Welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this exponential equation. So we have 3 to the power of x squared plus 2 equals 27 to the power of x. Now what I'm first going to do is I'm actually going to replace 27 with 3 to the power of 3. Because remember, 27 is 3 to the power of 3. And we are powering this with x. So we have 3 to the power of x equals 3 to the power of x squared plus 2. Now, if we have something in the form a to the power of m to the power of n, this is actually equal to a to the power of m times n. So this is an important property of exponents. So if we have 3 to the power of 3 to the power of x, this is actually equal to 3 to the power of 3 times x, which is simply just 3x. And this is equal to 3 to the power of x squared plus 2. Now, because our bases here are the same, that means our exponents are the same as well. Because if we have a to the power of x equals a to the power of y, this means that x is actually equal to y. So that means that x squared plus 2 is equal to 3x. So now if I subtract by 3x on both sides, I get x squared minus 3x plus 2 equals 0. And now, as you can see, we have a quadratic equation, meaning we can find the solutions to this using the quadratic formula, which is negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So a is 1 because there is no coefficient here. B is negative 3 and C is 2. So now if we plug this into the formula, we get negative b, so 3 plus or minus the square root of negative 3 squared is 9 minus 4 times 1 times C is 2. And we are dividing this by 2 times 1, which is simply 2. Now, 9 minus 4 times 2 is 8, so we have 3 plus the square root of 1, which is simply 1 over 2. And we also have 3 minus 1 over 2. Well, 3 plus 1 is 4, and 4 divided by 2 is 2, so x equals 2 is one solution, and 3 minus 1 is 2, 2 divided by 2 is 1, so x equals 1 is another solution. So now, these two are our solutions to this equation. Welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this exponential equation. So we have 4 to the power of x equals 2 root 2. So our goal here is to find the value of x. Now what we're first going to do is we're going to change our square root of 2 here to 2 to the power of 1/2. Because remember, the square root is simply that number to the power of 1/2. And we still are multiplying this with 2. So this is equal to 4 to the power of x still. Now, a to the power of b times a to the power of c is equal to a to the power of b plus c, right? This is how we multiply exponents. So 2 times 2 to the power of 1/2, well, 2 is the same thing as 2 to the power of 1. So we're essentially adding 1 and 1/2. So we have 2 to the power of 1 plus 1/2, and 1 plus 1/2 is 3 over 2. This is still equal to 4 to the power of x. Now 4 is actually the same thing as 2 squared. So I'm going to replace 4 with 2 squared. So we have 2 squared to the power of x equals, excuse me, 2 to the power of 3 over 2. Now, if we have something in the form a to the power of m to the power of n, this is the same thing as a to the power of m times n. So 2 to the power of 2 to the power of x, this is the same thing as 2 to the power of 2 times x, which is just 2x. And this is equal to 2 to the power of 3 over 2. Now, because our bases here are the same, our exponents here are the same as well, meaning 2x is equal to 3 over 2. And now, as you see, we have a simple equation. So now if I multiply by 2 on both sides, I get 4x is equal to 3. And now if I divide by 4 on both sides, I get x is equal to 3 over 4. So this is our answer.